Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. Runs up and gets this one down. Urshela comes up with it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. In past meetings with Tanaka, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Mancini, a native Floridian. He was an 8th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Tanaka has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble. At least nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Anthony Santander waits on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Anthony.
Standing in, Anthony Santander. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Mancini, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And here's Renato Nunez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Orioles leave one. Orioles kept off the scoreboard. Yankees coming to bat in the first. You're watching MLB Network. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Line shot to first, and there's one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Alberto waits on it. And that retires the side. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And now a pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Smith stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. It'll stay up long enough to be run down out there. A good break on that ball, and he's retired.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Judge is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Into the box, Rio Ruiz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Called strike 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
This is line to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Torres, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles.
Batting fifth,
and manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
0-2 is the count.
Stanton stands at first with 1 out. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. in the dirt here, and almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1 and 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Cisco over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Oh, 2. Here it is. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, number 21. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 21.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Edwin Encarnacion now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Urshela on second. LeMahieu on at first with 2 down. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
One and 2. Here it is. Fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Yanks strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Trey Mancini. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. Anthony Santander is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Count still full, 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Sanchez has a play. 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 offering. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
The 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, Torres.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. From the stretch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. One and one.
That's inside.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is, and it's fouled away. And there's a base hit on the line.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Torres over at second. Sanchez is over at first with one away. Now both runners are breaking. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. One and one. Here it is. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the center fielder. Still ranging back. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with two outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now the 2-1. And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. The 2-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, number 21. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey.
2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Splitter called strike two, and I don't think he liked it. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number two. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go right there. A big goose egg in that hit column worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So two are gone now in the Baltimore fifth, and that'll bring up the catcher Chance Sisco. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Torres ranging into the outfield, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the fifth inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Things here 2-0. Now in the box, Gio Urshela. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Smith on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, first baseman, DJ.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Number 55 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 55.
DJ LeMahieu will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Urshela aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes for second. Got him reaching there as this is fouled off to the right, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. He's on the move again from first. Reined in. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that is off the wall in right field. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Aaron Hicks. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Number 21 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Digging in now, Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home is a low changeup that's laid off. Two out here and a runner at second. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 New York. Ready once again, Trey Mancini will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he popped him up. Gregorius backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
At the plate, Renato Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Another 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
A full count to the Orioles designated hitter. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Hicks. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting.
Into the box,
The left
Dwight
fielder.
Smith Jr.
Dwight Smith Jr.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. 2 out, nobody on. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Through 5.5, it's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
Every pitcher
Now
loves to
batting,
get quick
catcher,
outs, right? How about
Gary
that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Didi Gregorius will be next. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the bag.
Didi Gregorius will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. The 1-2. Popped him up. Ruiz over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's 5-1 Yanks. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Alberto.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That's why you can't fall behind 2-0 to a power hitter like him. He's a dead red fastball hitter, and he knew the pitcher had to serve one up. A perfect storm or perfect nightmare, depending on which dugout you're in.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good performance here in this one, as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Chad Green comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Standing in now, Rio Ruiz. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So striding forward now, number 21. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a flare out to left center. Gregorius into shallow left. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Chance Cisco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-1 the count now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it is the center fielder. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
1 gone here in the Yankees 7th. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a pop-up now. Mancini is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Torres.
Now batting, Torres. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Outside in a full count. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains 5-2. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan.
So stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
That's inside. 2-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0. A 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. Mancini leads off first with 1 away. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression. But I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there. So we'll see if he can settle in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score.
Renato Nunez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Urshela. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 5-2. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's set and the pitch. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 delivery. Got him.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball
and low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Left side, but well fouled. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
In now is the Yankees DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Scott enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 66, Tanner Scott. Next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 2. Tommy Kahnle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torres is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Striding in, Rio Ruiz. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
All
2-0 now.
2-0.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Judge is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.